Welcome back to another episode of NSC TV, your behind-the-scenes look at the athletes, programs, and people at the National Sports Center. I'm your host, Scott Clayson. We are in the Schwann Super Rink, where behind me, the U.S. Women's National Hockey Team is practicing in preparation for already, yes, the 2010 Vancouver Olympics. We'll have more on that later, but first, let's go out to the NSC Stadium, where this past weekend the Challenge Cup soccer tournament took place. Let's talk to Matt Kane a little bit about that event.
Hi, my name is Matt Kane. I am the Tournament Director for the Challenge Cup here at the National Sports Center. Challenge Cup is in its third year. It is a rematch of last year's state tournament teams. Very high-level high school soccer tournament here in Minnesota. This year's Challenge Cup, we did feature two rematches of last year's high school championship games. The boys class AA, Anoka versus Wayzata, and the girls class AA, Lakeville South versus Edina.
One of the reasons why we like to play at the NSC Challenge Cup is because we get to play on this great field and in this great, nice stadium here, which is one of the nicest stadiums in the state. And our girls love it because it's got a competitive atmosphere to it, it's got a bit of spice. And we get to play against single A teams, which we don't play that many of, so it's a really fun tournament for us. The girls really like it.
We'll always get good competition here. The field, the facilities are amazing.
We look forward to this year's state tournament to see who our invites will be next year for the 2009 Challenge Cup here at the National Sports Center.
Well, thanks, Matt, and congratulations to the Mahtomedi girls and the Fridley boys who won the Challenge Cup this past weekend. Well, we're very excited here at the National Sports Center because the U.S. Women's Hockey Team has chosen the Schwann Super Rink as its training home for the next 2 years as it prepares for the Olympics. Now, they conducted their first practice this last Monday. We caught up with some of the athletes and coaches, and let's hear what they have to say about coming here to Blaine.
My name is Michelle Amidon. I'm the Director of Women's Hockey at USA Hockey. Probably about a year ago, we started putting this plan together and looking throughout the U.S. of where we wanted to create a residency program for our players who are out of college to help them train on a daily basis, but in the end to help them prepare for the Olympics in Vancouver. We started looking at different sites in different parts of the U.S. and we kept coming back to Minnesota. Many reasons. Obviously it's a hockey hotbed and we've got some of our top players who already live here, and down the road in terms of looking at future camps, a lot of our players are coming from this area, and so we just thought Blaine would be, Minnesota would be a great state to have a program. And then obviously this facility, we all know about it. It's got tons of ice sheets and it really works out well for us. With the Herb Brooks Training Center, gives us another element to be able to train and practice in the same facility.
New program, obviously different, bringing them together here, which of course is all new and different, but it's really a nice lead-in to next year's Olympics, where they get a chance for the girls that are not going every day in their heavy, workout and college regimen to have a place to play. My job, in a nutshell, in my opinion, is to keep them growing, making them better hockey players, better line mates, better people, and just staying in really good top-notch shape and learning a thing or two in the game so that we could improve them to take them to just another level, so that we hopefully that level will be one that will put them on the elite crowd in the world of ice hockey, so that 2010 U.S. comes back with a gold.
I think it's great we're in Blaine. For so many years we were housed out in Lake Placid, New York, which for me is far, far away from home. So now to be back in Blaine, Minnesota, I'm from Eagan, my hometown's Eagan, so to be back in Minnesota and to keep my personal life here is great.
Being a player that travels constantly from year to year, you never really know where you are. It's following the love of hockey. We're to play at a high level. That's why I was in Canada, is to play with the best players in the world. So I'm away from home, but it's the sacrifice we make to play at this level, this high level, to play with the best players in the world. So everyone's happy to be here. Very excited to be in Blaine. Everyone loves the area, and I'm looking forward to being a part of the community.
Well, as part of their training here at the Schwann Super Rink, the team will actually be participating in our Men's Adult Wild Hockey League, where they won their first game the other night. Now, we'll be bringing you a little bit more about how they do in our league in an upcoming episode of NSC TV. And that is going to do it for this week's episode of NSC TV. As always, you can find us on our website at nscsports.org. I'm your host, Scott Clayson. One take!
All right, I'm out.
That's okay, then we can just kind of go.
Testing, testing.